So you want to make money from here, from home. You don't want to go anywhere. Maybe you work a 9-to-5 job. You have the full-time job. I don't want to go back out on the road. I don't want to use my vehicle, the wear and tear, the miles. Maybe I'm a one-car household. I don't want to do that. So in this video, I have 10 of the best at-home side hustles updated for 2022 that either A, I have done myself, it's made money, friends or family have done this. This is either researched and proven. These are proven and profitable niches. So let's get into it. Now, while this list is in no particular order, this first one I feel like is an absolute must. As soon as you can do this, if you haven't done this already, do it like today or at least tomorrow. And that's money from capital gains, aka some kind of investing. This can be real estate investing. This can be investment gains from stocks. This is something that I basically always knew I had to do, investing, specifically stocks, creating a portfolio, and real estate is something that I plan on doing in the next year or two. But I remember taking a business class in high school and being taught the importance of investing. And finally, just years ago, I finally got into it. So check it out. Now I have a portfolio that's around $6,000 with the different assets, mainly stocks. Now, when you're considering investing, now I'm not a financial advisor. This is not legal or professional financial advice, of course, but you can spread your risk allocation. So now what I'm doing, since I'm heavy in stocks, is investing in lesser risk assets like the Vanguard VTI ETF or simply the S&P 500 ETF. And additionally, being self-employed, a Roth IRA is starting that Roth, adding to that, having an allocation and really an automation every month. This is going to help you out massively because I know even if money's tight, it's having that automatic withdrawal. It's like anything else that you pay for monthly. You got to do it. You got to start today, start tomorrow, start investing, and eventually getting those gains from those investments with capital gains. Number two, something that you might not have thought about. What about transcribing audio? So I signed up and got activated on Transcribing. Now, just so you know, none of these apps or platforms are sponsoring this video. This is my honest take, just so you know here. But you can do this from home. You're listening to audio. You're simply transcribing, just writing down what is said. You can get paid for it. Number three, something that I think is a great entry-level at-home side hustle. This is perfect. This is like the best, a super easy at-home side hustle. It's selling items. And I kind of would discourage you from doing like garage sales, in-person selling, again, front lawn, what have you. Now, certainly you can still do that, but in the age of these digital platforms, your customers are basically everywhere in your marketplace. So I've sold very quickly on Facebook Marketplace. I've used OfferUp and I've sold items that you can either source from different places or simply sell the items that you're not using. If there's anything sitting down in the basement that's in good condition, you haven't used it in forever, sell it and you can turn that into a side hustle. Number four, probably the biggest opportunity I feel like in 2020, really in recent years. I think this is one of the biggest opportunities. That's affiliate income. So I use several affiliate programs here, but I'll use TubeBuddy, which is a YouTube management software. I have affiliate programs for StreamYard, in my opinion, the easiest live streaming platform. If you're a creator, a business owner, you want an easy way to live stream, bring up graphics, etc., you can use StreamYard. There's an affiliate link for that down below in the description. Our Amazon storefront for the best accessories in any side hustle. In fact, I just added to that. Click the link down below to check out that team storefront. Those are all giving back an affiliate commission. If you have a blog, a website, a social media presence, anywhere that you can post these affiliate links, as long as you're providing value and the items make sense for your audience, I love affiliate income. And ideally, if commissions are continual and ideally open-ended, or what's called in perpetuity. If someone signs up for, let's say, a software package and they're paying every month, the best programs will pay you commissions every month. Number five, going back to a really easy, a simple startup for an at-home side hustle. I've talked about this before because it works. And again, it's super easy. That is survey taking. And I recommend either this, which is Respondents, or user testing. I've done videos on that. You can check our playlists on both of those respective platforms. But I say these platforms because they actually pay fairly, not like $1 or $2 per survey. Number 6, selling stock footage. This can be, yes, pictures. It can be videos. You can sell to sites like iStock or Shutterstock. If you have a camera, obviously, like a more pro camera. But honestly, even with phones, that if you put an accessory lens on it, you can take some very good pictures and video. I'm talking like 4K video with just a phone. In fact, if you didn't know, I've done over 900 videos on this YouTube channel with this, an iPhone. Number 7, if you are a graphic designer, or you can work with a graphic designer, or simply think of clever things that an audience that you know of might be interested in, you can sell t-shirts with those graphics or catchphrases or logos, what have you. So I've experimented really years ago just trying this out, because that's my job here, if you didn't know. It's to help you make money in different side hustles. And this is a good time for a call to action to say, hey, subscribe, join the best place on the platform to grow and to multiply your income with different side hustles. And I've tried Redbubble. So of course, that's a site among plenty of others where you can list custom t-shirt designs. And again, you can either have a graphic designer do this. And here's another way to make side hustle income is to be a graphic designer on sites like Fiverr. But you can have an artist maybe on Fiverr make a graphic, or again, a catchy catchphrase, something that's maybe funny, those do really well, or something that provides motivation, and you can sell these t-shirts and not even carry the inventory on Redbubble. And in fact, I hadn't put a ton of time into this. I just kind of experimented. Again, that's kind of what I do here, looking at different side hustles. I, funny enough, made my first sale on Redbubble. Now, granted, if I really invested in graphics and doing a little bit more with the site, I guarantee you I'd have a much more volume of sales there. But there you go. I mean, putting a little bit of effort can get sales. Imagine if you really get some good graphics and designs. Number 8, another superb opportunity really for 2022, and I'd say the last 3 to 5 years, is being some kind of social media contributor. And frankly, this is what I hire for, and actually I'm still kind of hiring for if you're an editor, maybe a graphic designer. But this is what business owners like myself and others are looking for. It's help in one way or the other. So you can say, hey, I can help you with your blog posting. I can maybe edit it for you, or I can contribute. I'm an expert in the field. I can post maybe once a week, what have you. I can be an editor, like I just mentioned, maybe for the blogs, maybe a podcast. You can edit audio there, or a video editor for different content creators. If you are a graphic designer, an illustrator, you can say, hey, I noticed your logo looks a little dated. I would love to provide you some free mock-ups or some logos that I think would really do well for your business, or again, your YouTube channel, your Twitch, whatever it may be. Now, if you're thinking, Mike, I'm not an editor. I don't know how to use Adobe, whatever it is. Because see, I don't even know how to use it, right? I don't know how to use Final Cut Pro or Premiere Pro, any of that, right? I don't know how to do that stuff. That doesn't pertain to me. Listen, you can still volunteer to be, number 9, a virtual assistant. This will be great if you've worked in customer service, in office management, and similar niches. You can say, hey, I have experience in communications, in dealing with people, in managing multiple calendars maybe. They can add you to their Slack calendar. And I'll tell you what, people pay to solve problems. So if there's a business owner or a team that just has, and I guarantee you this, there's people that have too much going on and they're looking for virtual assistants, you can do that from home. And then number 10, something that does take a little more investment and something that has had a lot of attention in the last couple of years, that's kind of why I list this last year, is fulfilled by Amazon or Amazon FBA or drop shipping. So the way this works is you get a product. Let's say this AirPods holder. Let's just pretend this was like a third-party accessory. It wasn't actually the AirPods holder. And you'll purchase the actual inventory. But ideally, you won't hold that inventory. What you can do is send off immediately that inventory to Amazon. They'll hold that product in their warehouses, and then you can list on Amazon as a seller. Amazon takes care of, again, the inventory and the shipping process. Now, of course, the way it works, as you'd imagine, they do take a commission for that, which makes sense, but you can, in essence, run a store on the #1 shopping website from home. And then really similar to that, drop shipping is usually hosted on an external website, Shopify really being the most popular, and you'll list products that aren't made until they're purchased, kind of like Redbubble. But with drop shipping, it doesn't have to be, t-shirts. It can be anything, custom mugs, mouse pads, whatever it is, privately labeled or white labeled products that are held at the manufacturing location and then created, printed, etc. after that sale's been made. And that's just a list of 10. I could think of 60, 70, 80 different side hustles you could do, like in the next week. Now, some, of course, are going to be out in the field. Some may use your vehicle, and some, of course, might be at home. But I would commit right now after watching this video, look, you got to start. You got to start. There's a ton of videos on YouTube. You got to start. Now, what I would do is following our E3 principle. So number 1, educate. Educate on one of these, find out what works, learn from the leaders in the space, and find out just how to do this, but you have to start. Number 2, execute. Execute on your new business model. Again, finding the best practices, following what works, and success leaves clues. Execute on that new side hustle. And then after you've built something, at least you start to get some steam, then you expand. You build out different revenue streams. So let's say I start my investing portfolio, and ideally I'd set up recurring monthly investments. So I automate that process. Then I feel comfortable with where that's at. I've diversified. Then I educate, I've executed on it, and then I expand looking into another revenue stream. Because that is my goal for you. In 2022, 2023 and beyond, it's building out those multiple revenue streams. And I'll ask you one more time, if you haven't subscribed, do it right now. If you are subscribed, thank you. Make sure to drop a like on this video because we have so many new things. Capturing the hot opportunities in the side hustle gig economy space, and also doing what works. Real estate, it is coming at the end of this year, early 2023. It's looking into real estate. It is a proven and profitable niche. So I hope this gave you some ideas for specifically work from home side hustles. Let me know down below in the comments which one you're starting. I'd say in the next week. I'll give you 7 to 14 days, a week or two. Let me know which one you're starting down below. And if you did get value in this video, again, drop me a like. It really does help out the channel greatly. Really do appreciate that. And you can also click or tap the screen here for my newest video, as well as a video recommended for you. And I'll see you in the next one.